Hey everyone, good morning here from the UK. Look at my very cool little recording thing. Hopefully this is coming through okay. I've not posted anything here on my Substack for a while, but it's really intriguing that probably about a year and a half ago, I made a decision to come off of LinkedIn and focus on building conversations, sharing more thought-provoking pieces on Substack, because I found that LinkedIn wasn't particularly engaging and that a lot of posts are being suppressed, particularly around some of the more systemic, challenging topics that I wanted to share. And I was having a play over this weekend with the Sales Navigator. It's free. It's free to use, a free month. Interesting tool, something I was using. For those that may not know, now doing some business development with WorldBlu and Freedom at Work. Amazing organisation. Love Traci, the work that she's built with helping leaders and organisations basically develop their leadership muscle, build healthy cultures that help people thrive even through rapid change. So really up my street. So doing some really good work there at WorldBlu alongside my day job within the chemical industry. So using Sales Navigator was, of course, a really interesting tool. I say it's free of charge. Use it for a month. I used it over the weekend, and then I got hit by the big bad LinkedIn bosses. So yesterday afternoon, I was advised by LinkedIn, by a very impersonal message, that they think that I'm a bot, that I've been using software to mine the website, and therefore I've breached the rules, and therefore bye-bye Gary. You've been blocked for 8 hours. And I'm just like, okay, weird. Basically, I have never used any software, have no intention to use any software. So made a complaint about it, tried to log back in again, and then my ban was extended. So I tried again this morning, and I keep getting banned. Ban keeps getting pushed out. Same message keeps coming up, and nobody will call me from LinkedIn to have a conversation with a human being that's Gary Turner, who hasn't used any tools at all. So why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this partly because I come off LinkedIn 18 months ago, and it's reminding me why I probably need to come off it again. It's also reminded me of the tech bros and just how much power they have to switch off people's lives. I call it tech erasure. So, if the algorithm or if anybody at LinkedIn headquarters turns around and says, hey, your face doesn't fit anymore, you're gone. And for a lot of people, LinkedIn's become their livelihood. They pay for LinkedIn Premium, they've built their network on LinkedIn. But ultimately, the tech bros at any time can go, see you later, and literally erase you with one press of a button. And I thought there's something in that, right, on a more wide basis when you look at technology. And, I'm going to sound a real old fart now. I'm nearly 50. But I remember growing up in the 80s, tech was just starting to become a thing. We had a regular telephone, and then obviously the big brick, a Nokia 501 was the first mobile phone that came out. I'm not being a Luddite, but I think it's fair to say, if you look at the last 50 years, last 40 years, societies, communities have become less and less connected, more and more disconnected, as technological tools have been brought in. So I almost look at it, there's no evidence base behind this, it's just my feeling, my sense, my lived experience. There's almost like an inverse relationship between the amount of technology that's now used and how connected we are to ourselves, others, and the systems that sustain us. And I just wonder if this is an invitation for me, and I'm sitting in this at the moment, to really minimize my technology, really be super intentional around where I show up. I know a lot of people. I'm really grateful to have an incredible network globally. A lot of you are part of that. Thank you for continuing to be part of this journey on this Substack. And it's just reminding me that actually building community on this Substack, yes, of course, the tech bros that run Substack at any point could erase me as well. But it just feels different. LinkedIn's become a pretty challenger suppressed site. If you look over the last couple of years, whatever the topic, people challenging around Israel-Palestine, Congo, Sudan, whole range of other global macro geopolitical topics. People tend to get erased and shut down pretty quickly when it challenges certain thinking. So I think that's only going to get worse, particularly what we're seeing all around the world in terms of the rise of extreme far-right thinking, methodology, and suppressing of anything that's more feminine energy. Again, the tech bros particularly want everyone to be masculine and buffing up and not showing any sense of vulnerability or humility, which I think is pretty terrifying, to be honest. I was going to do a video on that in and of itself, and maybe I will come back to that. But I guess this video was just to say hi. I'm still around. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being on this journey still, and just be careful. Be careful and very intentional with the technological use platforms that you use. Funny enough, I actually came off of Instagram and Twitter about 3 months ago, and I've got to be honest with you, I've not missed them 1 second. I forgot I even had them. So yeah, technology is a tool. Let's remember, technology is agnostic. It doesn't do anything, good or bad. However, how technology is used can be very harmful or very generative. And I guess the point, my invitation as I wrap up for you and also for me, is how generative is the technology that you use as a tool? And for me, LinkedIn is becoming less and less generative, that's for sure. So yeah, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Have a great week ahead, everybody. And I wonder what your experience is of technology at the moment. Take care. Bye.